The Kahrizak detention center, a facility with such an appalling record of torture and killings that last summer the Iranian government ordered it closed. It was within these walls that the fates of three very different Iranians became inextricably intertwined. A hardline Tehran prosecutor, a young doctor who saw his job as a holy mission, and a powerful pro-government politician whose son was beaten to death in Kahrizak. This is Abdul Hussein Ruhollah at the memorial service for his son, Mohsen. The ceremony was broadcast last summer on state TV. When anti-government demonstrations erupted across Iran last summer, the younger Ruhollah was one of the estimated thousands of protesters to be detained. But within weeks of arriving at Kahrizak, he was dead. Initially, the official cause of death was meningitis. But then the father, an influential government insider, objected and demanded an official investigation.
همه مردم این کشور یه خانواده بزرگن دل در گرو اطلاع این کشور دارن و محسن یکی از اونها بود.
This week, a parliamentary investigation announced the security forces at Kahrizak had gone too far.
Well, an Iranian parliamentary fact-finding committee has released a long-awaited report on the events inside the Kahrizak facility in southern Tehran. The committee found that 3 inmates died as a result of violence and bad prison conditions.
The committee blamed this man for the prison's brutal conditions. That former hardline Tehran prosecutor, Saeed Mortazavi. Already notorious for shutting down dozens of reformist newspapers, Mortazavi has also been accused by the government of Canada of overseeing the 2003 detention and death in custody of a Canadian-Iranian photographer in another Iranian prison. Mortazavi was never charged.
In 2000, when he shut down the free press in Iran, he was called the butcher of the press. Then after that, after he was involved in murder of Zahra Kazemi, he became known as the murdering magistrate. And so on, he has been sort of the face of the repression that we have seen for nearly a decade in Iran.
The investigation concluded Kahrizak prisoners suffered harsh corporal punishment, humiliating and insulting techniques. But the report did not mention the tragic case of the young doctor who worked at Kahrizak prison. At medical school, Ramin Purandarjani was a rising star with a bright future who thanked his parents and professors in this graduation speech.
روح خیلی خیلی بزرگی و مقدسی از اون زمان از ابتدای تاریخ انسان در قلب‌های بزرگی منتقل شده اومده و در لباس سفید امروز به ما به میراث گذاشته شده.
After graduation, Purandarjani had orders to examine prisoners at Kahrizak prison as part of his mandatory military service. But family members told the Wall Street Journal he began fearing for his life after testifying before Parliament about the prison and refusing to participate in a Kahrizak cover-up. Then last November, the promising 26-year-old died. Iranian officials first said it was a car accident, then a heart attack, then suicide, then food poisoning. The family wondered to the Wall Street Journal whether he was another victim of Iran's Kahrizak prison. Ivan Watson, CNN.